Hello everybody, my name is Rachel. Welcome to my channel, Colonati. Today I thought I would pop in with a really quick video to let you know what my TBR is for Space Opera September. It's already the end of August. How did this happen? Anyway, multiple people have asked me if I am participating in Space Opera September this year, and the answer is yes, I'm going to attempt to do it. I wasn't able to do it last year in the inaugural year just because of stuff going on, so I'm actually pretty excited that this year's readathon is a rerun of the challenges and prompts from last year, giving me an opportunity to do the thing that I missed the first time around. So I'm going to whiz through the challenges and prompts and let you know what I'm going to read. And I think it goes without saying that this is obviously a readathon about reading space opera, and if you need to know more about what counts as space opera, I will try to dig up the announcement video that Thomas did. So as far as I can tell, the number of books that you read determines how far you level up and what your title is, and then the specific challenges about which type of books to read determines your track, like Rebel Alliance or something like that. So I'm just going to do everything because that's what I usually do for readathons. I go all in, whether that's a good idea or not. So challenge number one is to read a space opera novella. I have chosen Killing Gravity by Corey J. White for this. I believe it's the first in the Void Witch saga, which is a trilogy that is complete now. I actually don't know anything about this novella. I haven't read a summary of it in years. So yeah, I'm going to go into this one pretty blind. I think there's one person who's recommended it to me over the years, so I'm gonna read it now. Challenge number 2A is to read 2 space opera novels by a woman. So I'm going to read Unconquerable Sun by Kate Elliott, which literally says on the inside flap, "This is the space opera you've been waiting for." So I assume that means it's actually a space opera. I'm also going to read Star Nomad by Lindsay. I think this is kind of like a military sci-fi space opera, and once again it's an ebook that I've had for a long time and I've really wanted to check out Broker's work, so now is a good time. Challenge 2B is to read basically a diverse space opera novel written by like a BIPOC author or with protagonists who are people of color, that sort of thing. So I have picked Rendezvous on Noxus. This is another ebook I've had for ages. I think I picked it up on a Kindle sale years ago, and pretty much all I know about it is that it's basically a space opera novel, and the author, I believe, is Black. I don't know anything about the contents, but I'm assuming it's going to have some sort of representation in it, so I'm going to find out. I couldn't actually find anything else on my current TBR that fit this, that I knew for sure was space opera, so I'm going to use this one. Challenge number 3 is to read a space opera novel published before you were born. For me, this means something pre-1990. Now, I thought that I could read a culture novel for this because Iain M. Banks' culture novels started being published in, I think, the early 1980s, but it turns out that the next one that I have to read, which is Accession, was published in 1996, so it's not old enough. But if you've never read any of the culture novels, the first like 2 or 3 are excellent choices for this particular prompt. Instead, I have gone with Tau Zero by Poul Anderson because it was published in 1970. It's from my SF Masterworks reading list for the year and is one of the few that I was pretty sure is actually set in space. I think it's set on a multi-generational spaceship and something goes wrong. So I'm pretty sure it falls under the definition of space opera. And then the last challenge, number 4, is to read a space opera novel over 500 pages, and for that I am also going to read Unconquerable Sun by Kate Elliott because it's about 513 pages or so, so just barely over the number. So that is it for my TBR. Do let me know if you are also going to participate in Space Opera September. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you're going to read. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back to talk to you again soon, and until then, bye.